Hey guys, today is May 3rd. Mooma doesn't want to sit still, so she's gonna crawl around. Okay, so this video is a combination of a question answer and book review. Hey! Now stay there. Okay, so we'll do the book review first. So for my friend who recommended this book, I read it. I actually finished it like several days ago. I finished it like 2 days after I started reading it. So that should tell you what I thought of it. I really liked it. I think it's a really good book. I didn't find it triggering, but that doesn't mean that somebody won't. There's parts in it. Well, first of all, it has pictures, a couple. Like of her in her disease. But I thought that it was, hey, stop it, you are being a terror. I thought it was really well written, and I kind of like it when people are just really like matter of fact about, you know, the situation, whatever it may be. Oh my gosh, she's like a toddler. Stop it. So anyway, I recommend this book, and I think the back cover looks kind of cool, and so that's that, and then ow, come here. Oh my gosh, this cockatiel. She's a mess. She stood underneath the other cockatiels and got pooped on, so she looks a mess and needs a shower. Okay, so, my YouTube bestie asked me a question, a couple questions a while ago that I think kind of deserve their own little Q&A video, so I'm going to combine that with book review. The question was, I mentioned being adopted. I'm sure I've mentioned that in one of my videos or more. And if I haven't mentioned it, I'm adopted. And she asked me if I had ever wanted to find my birth family or ever had found my birth family. And the answer is yes to both. I have always wanted to meet them. Ever since I was little. I mean, my being adopted was never a secret. I mean, I've known forever. Like, I can't remember finding out because it was always, like, talked about. And I was actually really fortunate because my best friend, my childhood best friend that lived down the street from me was also adopted, and so it was kind of like the normal thing to me. I thought, you know, oh yeah, no big deal. My necklace is like jumping around because Mooma is tugging on the chain. Stop, you're gonna break it. Chew on this piece of paper. So, anyway, so I always kind of wanted to find them, but, you know, when I said that when I was little, like, nobody ever really took me seriously because I was young and there wasn't really anything I could do about it. So then when I turned 16, when I was 16, not when I turned 16, I was 16 when this happened. I went into my dad's, like, office room in my parents' house. And, like, I was in there I was looking for something. I think I was looking for a pen or something like that. And, I found, like, like a big envelope with a title on it that said Kate's adoption papers or something. And, like, you know, it wasn't like a secret, like I said. It wasn't like, oh, I was snooping and I found it. It was just there. And, like, it wasn't locked away or anything. It was just sitting on top of a file cabinet that was, like, waist high. So it wasn't, you know, out of sight. And, so I opened it and, here, hey, chew on this instead. And, I was just reading it, kind of like interested, and what I found was an address where my birth mother had lived when I was born with my half-sister that was 10 years older than me that I knew about. That I've always had known about her. And so the address was about like 20 miles from me or so. So I got in my car and I drove out there. And I knew that they didn't live there anymore. I just wanted to like see it. She is like hellbent on chewing on my... Look at me, I'm covered in paper. I just wanted to see, you know, where they used to live and stuff like that. So I drove out there. And then that night I told my dad what I had done. And he was like, oh, well, I'll go with you if you want to go knock on the door and, like, you know, find out if you can locate them. Because it wasn't, I don't know if it was like an open or closed adoption. I'm not sure it was really specified. But nobody had made a move to get in contact with me, so I was like, okay. So the next day he drove out there with me, ever the supportive parent that he is, to this day. And I went up to the door, but there was people that lived there were sitting like on the walkway. Like it was a hot day. It was like June, I think. And I told the lady, my dad was in the car, I told the lady that was there that I wanted information on the people that used to live there. And she, which must have been kind of weird for her, but she kind of looks at me and she's like, you're her daughter, aren't you? And I was like totally spooked because I guess I must look like her. So anyway, the long and short of it is that contact with me wasn't something that they really wanted. So it kind of sucked for me. And but that's that. So yeah, I did want to, and I sort of did find them. I got in contact with them, but they didn't want to, like, meet me or keep in contact with me, so that was kind of sucky. I was only 16, so I was kind of like, what's going on? And so yeah, that's that. Muma aid. Ah! Hey! Look at the camera and be cute. We'll let your cuteness take up a couple seconds. Hey, hold still. Why are you, like, spazzing out right now? So yeah, I hope that answers that question. There was also other questions that were in that same little, like, blurb that she sent, but they're eating disorder related, so I'm going to make a separate Q&A about that. So send me all the eating disorder related questions for the question and answer. Well, actually, send me all your questions, and I'm going to split them up into eating disorder related and not eating disorder related. And I'll make another update on life since that disastrousness at the cardiologist last week. That was fun to deal with the fallout from. Yeah, so keep your eyes peeled for those two things, or three things, I guess. Look at Muma. She likes to have her head rubbed. You being cute? You gonna be cute for the camera? Oh, I got your beak. I got your beak. She's like, I don't care. Rub your beak, rub your nose. Oh. Bird love. You need a bath so bad, you're a mess. Also, she takes baths in her water dish, and it turns her orange because they eat mostly Zupreme pellets that are like red and orange and yellow. And Lyric likes to dip them in her water dish, and then eat them. So like the water is like dyed orange by about noon. So I always have to change it. But if Muma bathes in it beforehand, then her whole like body, look, her eyes closed. Happy cockatiel. Then her whole front is orange. So, all right. Well, anyway, I hope you guys are having a good week, and I'll be talking to you soon. Okay.